think people need to stop celebrating the end result, because I think we get too focused on just the win, and the process is much more important. And I know that kind of goes against what everybody's been told to do, like you got to win and you should be focusing on the win. But when we don't focus on the process, we don't get to see how someone fails. We don't get to see the pain they went through. You don't get to see someone's tears when they were like trying to make it onto the team and they didn't make it onto the team. You don't see somebody like, breaking down because they're working on their serve over and over and over. And they're just, I'm tired of working on my serve. I don't want to work on it anymore. I don't want to play the piano anymore. Like, you just get burnt out and you're chasing this dream. And I think people need blueprints, mentorship, support, and advice. And I think that starts from being more transparent about the actual process. If I don't enjoy the process, I'm always chasing. And when you're always chasing and always grasping, that's actually suffering. Like, you're actually suffering because you're always grasping at the thing. You're always trying to go after it. You're never content. You're never happy. So you lose the happiness because you're not in the moment. So I've had to really reshape my thinking to say, you know what? I'm not going to celebrate or prioritize the prize. I'm not going to prioritize the Emmy. I'm going to prioritize the process. How can I make the best content? How can I treat people the best way? How can I be the best dad? How can I be a great husband? Like, I'm going to prioritize the process. And then we'll see what happens from there. But if you start from that intent, it's going to be better. So I just think, stop prioritizing the prize, prioritize the process. And if this inspires you to get more vulnerable, then do it. Like, show people what you're going through, because the more we start to break that cycle, the more we start to break through on what we really need to show everybody. And that's actually the small steps, the things that seem insignificant and the things that seem so painful that we don't want to share. Those are actually the things that'll break us free. I mean, being fully committed to the process is hard. Especially when your bank account doesn't reflect like where you think you should be. You feel that you're trying, but every time you're getting thrown some other challenge or some other roadblock. So this is why it's so important to grab like miniature moments of momentum. That's what I call them anyway. Like these small moments of momentum. And the small moments of momentum are the things that we overlook as wins. We only look at wins as like something big. I got first place. I got the trophy. I got the badge. I got whatever. Like, that's the only way we look at wins. And when you only look at wins as getting into first place or being in the top 3, you don't look at like, well, wait, how did I even get to this point? Oh, yeah, because when I was a kid, I ran track. And when I was running track, like I beat in this local race, okay? That was a small win. Then I do this regional race, okay? That's a bigger win. Now I'm doing this like semi-regional thing. Now I'm doing this national thing. Now I'm doing global. But all along, all you've been wanting is the global. So all you want to do is get to the Olympics. So therefore you don't enjoy all the semifinals, all the small things, all the local races, all the small, like those are all wins that you should have been celebrating. That's why I try to break a task down, and I break it down into really, really, really small pieces. So yes, I would like to go for an Emmy, another round for the show. I'd like to get an Emmy. That would be a big, big win. All right, but what are all the small wins along the way that would have to make that possible? Okay, I gotta hire great people. I gotta have awesome content. I need to be able to distribute the content and get it seen by people. We need to really be able to produce stuff that is connecting with people. All right, so if I started hiring people and it's working and I'm hiring, isn't that a win? No, it's not a win because I just want to get to the Emmy. All right, okay, I just hired people. All right, now we're starting to shoot stuff. What happens if we start shooting stuff and people start really connecting with it? Is that really not a win that I really shouldn't be celebrating?